Right? It looks like things are going a lot better than they were before, so that's good. Let me go ahead and put this bad boy up so I can drop this into this. Okay, so from that one. Cool. Alright, cool. Uh-oh. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. Alright, welcome into the stream, everybody. My name is Fate, and today we are going to be playing some Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's go ahead and hop straight into this. I'm a little worried about how this stream's gonna perform in terms of like connection and shit, because for some reason, for like the second half of today, like the second half of my day, my Wi-Fi has been like bugging. So I'm really just not sure as to how this stream's gonna like turn out. And I'm really worried because already we're not even 2 minutes into stream and my bitrate has been cooked. My bitrate's been going in anywhere between like it being like the regular bitrate that I usually get, that usually seems to be fine, and then like going like all the way down to like 3,000 bit like kilobytes. I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, assuming the connection isn't shitty right now anymore. Right now, like for this stream, I am going in and I will be taking on the Arceus boss fight. That's the point. It has been a couple days since I've last streamed this game. That's just because, well, actually, it's been like a day or two. That's just because I had other shit I had going on those days. Couldn't really put that time into streaming. Come on, is there like a place I can fast travel to? Yes, there is. Good lord. And all this traversing shit when I could have just started here. I am tripping. Alright. Fly up. Don't mind me, Alpha Electivire, just hanging on through. Oh the fuck, bro. Alright. Actually, ain't there like a cave or something? Yeah, cause it's not letting me go any farther. I actually hate how long that fog stays, bro. Alright. For some reason, though, for like half the day, my computer's Wi-Fi hasn't been above 2 bars, which is something I'm really worried about, and I really hope isn't a problem for tomorrow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm saving right here, just in case some shit goes south. Would you like to play the Azure Flute? Yes. You played the Azure Flute. Alright. Not the sound I was expecting. Especially when I started with the da-da-da-da. Oh shit, a staircase to heaven. Very, very beautiful, very colorful. I love the blues and the purples, the way they look combined like this. Oh snap. I ain't gonna be shocked before you even notice. Can you imagine if there was someone behind me and then I was just like, bro. Uh-oh. That does not even look right. He's got the symbol over the phone, but it doesn't match along the lines of the phone. Just have it there. Did not look right at all. It's crazy work. Now, for karma for me shitting on that, I'm gonna get my ass whooped by Arceus. I don't remember the last time I did a boss fight like this in this game. Alright, the black screen of doom. Here we go. The fuck, nice. Just not letting me move when I'm getting attacked. Love this game. Oh my god. Again, it's not letting me fucking... Uh-oh. Okay. Holy auto aim, bro. What the fuck? What? Making no goddamn sense right now, bro. What the fuck is happening? Starting to get tight. What the fuck? Just gonna start from the beginning, which fair enough. How the fuck does this boss fight work, bro? Does it have to give me a fucking, like, 2-minute long black screen, though? This makes no sense. Oh my god. I love it when the game doesn't let me move. Like that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Bro, come on! I get up and immediately get fucking blasted. This game is not fair. I promise you, that is not fair, bro. What, huh? Okay, I pressed the button and it just doesn't roll? Like, bro. Yeah, I might as well. Fuck this, bro. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. I think I already said that word. Whatever, bro. It's stupid. This is a stupid ass fight, bro. It's like dog. Like damn, is that one move just a fucking auto aim move? Like that is ridiculous. Like why does God have an auto aim? And you're starting with it? Oh, this wasn't how all the other encounters were. Okay. Love this game. Love it so much. Again, I pressed the button and it didn't fucking register. I did it again. I hate this. I actually hate this. What? How? Oh. I'm gonna die. I rolled into it? I'm about to get tight. Oh God, I'm about to get tight. God, bro. How many fucking times is gonna put me in a position where no matter how many times I press a button, it just doesn't register? Okay, that time I just pressed the button way too fucking early. I hate this game. I actually hate this. Like, I actually am not having fun. This boss battle fucking sucks. That is the first bit of damage I've done to this fucker this entire attempt. And I'm already one hit from death. Being stuck with this bullshit, bro. It's just full of me, one, getting hit by shit that I pressed the button to dodge, or it's me dodging into the attack, or I'm getting gang fucked by fucking 50 moves at once, or I'm getting attacked by a fuck ton of just auto-aim bullet. Like, bro, this is not fair. I promise you, this is not a fair fight. Especially for someone who hasn't done a boss fight in this game for over a year. I know that part is my fault, but still, like, good lord. This is stupid. It's like, are you even supposed to, like, attack it at first? Because, like, bro, it's like if you try to shoot something at it, you're not going to be able to dodge. And if you dodge, you're not going to be able to shoot anything at it. Ooh. Yeah, that like auto-aim shit, you definitely have. And you're supposed to dodge that? How? Oh my god, what? And the fucker can just teleport? Like, bro! This boss fight is not fair! This boss fight is not fucking fair, bro! Like, look at this shit! What the fuck? You just get the fucking shockwave combined with the fucking, like, perfect asteroid right where you're going to land. And then you get the fucking auto-aim, zoom, zoom, zoom. And then if you're not dealing with any of that shit, you're dealing with, bam, I'm gonna teleport right in your fucking face and do guaranteed damage and blow up on you. Like, bro, what is this boss fight? Who actually programmed this boss fight and thought, yeah, this is balanced, let's do this. It might take our players 15 fucking years to actually figure out how this boss fight works, to be able to take it down. But shit, this'll work. This is fair and balanced. Okay. How many fucking times am I gonna press a button for it to not fucking work? I think the goal here is to just keep the distance, to be honest. I think the play is just keep as much distance from Arceus as possible and just dodge what you can. Which is gonna be kind of fucking impossible if you're just getting gang raped constantly. Gang rape. How are you supposed to dodge that? Genuinely, how are you supposed to dodge that? When he just charges at you and teleports in your face and just explodes. Genuinely, how are you supposed to avoid that? Tell me. Seriously, tell me. How are you supposed to avoid getting hit by that? It makes no sense. If I lose again, I might pull up some fucking like videos to see how this plays out like normally. Because this shit makes no fucking sense. I keep my distance. It's starting with the auto aim attack? I'm getting real tired of getting hit by this shit, bro. Nah, because it's like guaranteed to hit you more than once. Okay, so it looks like the play to avoid the auto aim is to fuck you. God, ain't nobody get hit by that. Let me move! Damn! Okay, that time I just jumped too early. But damn, it takes forever to get you back up. See what I mean? You're always guaranteed to get hit by that first one because it's like, yeah, like, bro, come on. I'm pressing the button and it's not registered. I promise you, I'm pressing the button and it's just not fucking working. I promise you. I'm not ass. It's not a skill issue. The game fucking sucks on everything. This game sucks. This boss fight sucks. Bro, hold on. How to beat Arceus boss fight in Legends Arceus. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I am pissing on this thing's grave as soon as I figure out how to beat this thing. Oh my god. Alright, guys. Why?
What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games. In today's video, we're going to be attacking and dethroning God himself. That's right, it is Arceus time. We're going to defeat Arceus in this video. And in order to fight Arceus, you need to have seen and caught, including...
I already know how to get to it.
And got the channel for that. I'll play the Azurable 75 to is the actual fight where you are action.
Bro, it's yapping.
One of the nicer looking parts of the game is the actual Arceus arena. Just fight. Arceus is similar that he has 4 chunks of his HP split up, and each chunk gives you a checkpoint. So you don't need to defeat Arceus all in one go. You can actually just defeat him chunk by chunk if you're having difficulty with the dodging. I will say that the dodging isn't the easiest, especially with how the dodge system works in this game, but after enough attempts, you will eventually learn it. Arceus has 5 different moves, and he can start the fight with 1 or 2 different moves, and then after that, he goes into phases, which are pretty easy to understand once you get through the flow of the fight. And there are 2 different moments where you can actually engage Arceus into a or at the very end of the battle when it does the orb move, if you were able to skip the 50% orb move, which I demonstrate in this video. Arceus will start the fight with Judgment Bolt or Meteor AoE. If he starts with Meteor AoE, you need to dodge the AoE coming from Arceus first thing, and then he's going to start sending out meteors. Your time to attack him is in between the Meteor and the AoE blast from him, and I recommend walking out of the AoE blast that he spawns onto the field, and then dodge rolling through the Arceus AoE. The Meteor AoE is very easy to walk out of. You just don't want to get too greedy and go for 2 hits. You could potentially get 3, but it's going to be rough. After that, he's going to go to Judgment Bolt, where you're just going to have to dodge a bunch of blasts, and you cannot attack him at this time. He's going to try to hit you 6 times. After he does that, he's going to switch back to Meteor AoE, and once again, hit him twice in between the Meteor Blast and then the Arceus attack. After that, once you take down his first health bar, he's going to either go left or to the right side. Just follow the direction he goes and run over to him and then hit him. If you are outside of the safe area, you can dodge roll the actual hit on cue. And then after that, he's going to shadow strike you from the middle of the field. Follow what I'm doing, run on the outside of the edge, and then dodge roll right when he comes over to you. And after that, he's going to spawn far away and do another
That doesn't look like the boss fight I'm getting right now, but alright. Alright. So it looks like you're gonna be in love with the dodge button. So it looks like the play with the AoE bullshit is dodge the AoE, jump into the fucking goofy shit. I jump out. Well, the problem is like either my reaction time is just ass, or that first one is just really shitty to try to dodge. Okay, well, I pressed the dodge button on. Okay, that time I just went into it. Okay. Either my controller is ass or something, bro. Okay, that one's on me for not thinking. Oh my god, that one's on me. Yeah, I dodged way too early. Okay. It looks like I am learning though, which is great. I am learning how this shit works more and more. Okay. A couple of those times were just because the button didn't register, but most of that was just me being stupid with that attempt. And I'm just gonna pretend I was having bad problems for the other attempt. Jesus. Eh. I think he said 6 of those. Not gonna lie though, I think that video did actually help my understanding of this. Oh. How much is me not thinking? Oh, he's about to do that other push. Oh no, he's not. He's still doing the AoE. Not gonna read. You about to hit me with a judgment strike or something? Yes, he is. Oh shit, I need to get in that thing. Fuck. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Okay. Fuck. I don't know how to get in the thing in time. Okay. The fuck? Okay. How did that even... Okay, I need to... Hold on, let's go back to that video, because I have no idea. Okay, the good thing is we don't have to click the restart battle thingy, though, because we did get to one of the checkpoints. We were close to getting the second check... We were close to getting the second checkpoint, but I think we did get the first checkpoint. So I don't have to click the restart button. How do I deal with that shit? Uh-huh. How do you handle it whenever he's like... Bro has a fucking shiny Sylveon. What a flex. Okay, what I'm curious about is, do you have to catch it during this battle? Or can you just... Okay. Alright. Let me, if I click the continue battle mark, keep previous progress. Please. I need that previous progress. Because without me being able to go back to where I was able to have it at before, I would be cooked. I'm pretty sure I hit the first checkpoint. I'm not being stupid. Yeah, I did. Okay, bet. Oh god, this attack. Uh-oh. Oh shit, I got hit by it. Oh, this attack? Oh, thank god. On. Oh, we almost got the... What the fuck is this shit? Gotta get here in time. I gotta get to that one in time, which I didn't. Do I even want to know what that one's doing? Ooh. Was I supposed to, like, get out of the way of that? I'm supposed to get... Ooh, yeah, I kind of deserved that. I think I did get him past the 50% mark, so I think I did hit that second checkpoint. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little goofy and just keep clicking continue battle, bro. I am keeping any bit of progress that I get from this shit. This may take forever, but it's a forever thing. I'm willing to take forever if it means I can actually complete this. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this. Okay, this. Oh shit! I did not pay attention. I don't know why I wasted a dodge on the meteor. Okay, now he's gonna hit me with the Judgment Bolt. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I got too greedy with those throws. Yeah, I got too greedy again. Okay. Okay, he's about to do the Judgment Bolts again. Yep. I dodged way too early for that. Holy shit. Okay. We did pretty good there, but there was way too many fuck-ups. I am starting to get the hang of it, though, which is good. That's fine. I assume it's going to go back to being at half health, because I don't think I got it to a quarter health yet. The anticipation for each black screen, like, it's killing me, bro. Black screens are killing me. Oh my god. That was an extremely risky dodge. That was a risky dodge. I dodged too early, so I'm glad it didn't make me eat shit because of it. Ooh, I did that to myself, Loki. I got too greedy again. Uh-oh. I can just do that. Oops. I fucked myself over there. Oh. Okay, to be fair, that last dodge was not me. I think it was a delayed response from all the previous times I pressed the button back when I first got knocked down. So it just automatically dodged as soon as I got back up. And it went straight in. That was hilarious. Now, I don't know why my character did that, because I did not press Y there, but I think I got it to a quarter health before I died, though. I did get it to a quarter health before I died. W. Oh my god, I'm getting too fucking greedy, bro. Oh. Okay, we're about to get the Judgment Bolt. I'm getting too greedy again. Okay, that time I pressed the button, it just didn't work. There we go. Oh, I'm getting too greedy way too often. Okay, I think we're about to get Judgment Bolts. Huh? Okay. There's some moments where it registers me getting hit before it even hits me, though, which is kind of crazy. We are pretty close. We're getting pretty close. I just keep fucking it up because I'm stupid. And it is just an overall difficult boss fight. Alright, let's see you do your shit. The problem is just greed, to be honest. I keep trying to get some greedy hits in. Oh, I dodged too early there. That wasn't greed, that was just bad timing. That was bad timing as well. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, fuck. So I did it? I didn't have to battle with my Pokemon at all. Thou hast done well to seek out all Pokemon. Yo? Yo, bro, I'm streaming.
You streaming?
Yeah.
What?
Perfect timing, too. I just beat the final boss of Legends Arceus. I just beat Arceus, bro.
So that means finish stream.
Not yet. I gotta go through the rest of this dialogue and claim any rewards afterwards, but after that, pretty much. Depends on how long it takes.
I just wanted to yeah.
But I'll probably be done soon, though. Gotta get this finished up, and then I can hit you back.
Okay, I mean I'm ready to know
If you want, you can just open up stream and go with the rest of this with me while you do all that.
Yeah, that is. Twitch. Alright, bet. Alright, I'm in.
Dog, this fuck ass Arceus pissed me off so much. I had to pull up a YouTube tutorial video 20 minutes into stream, and I feel like I'm at risk of getting banned from the words I said. Man, all right, I may have said the free card and rape.
Free card.
What word rhymes with that you don't want to say on stream?
Free card. It's an insult?
Yes. Okay, I'm with you. Hold on.
I'll watch you on actually. I still got you. Don't worry, I don't you great that I had his stuff. I had sold his stuff. Yeah, I got his stuff, and I still got your pilot bodies.
Bet. I wish you put those cultists to the side for me. And cultists.
Did you say to put it inside to you?
I said it a couple times.
Oh God, I probably saw that. If I get a lot, well, I gotta. I get another. Got some cultists. I got you.
I bet.
Alright, bro. I'm just streaming, man.
Unflagging devotion to a goal shalt see through. Shalt see it through. Alright. Because he dipped out of the. So hast thou proven by thine actions. Much as that ancient hero once did, he and the Pokemon that walked beside him. To see such truths proven anew, beyond the bounds of time and space, bringeth joy to me. Bringeth me to joy. What am I talking about? I am glad that I chose thee to call to this world. As thou walkest onward upon thine own path. This is ridiculous. Can you speak like a normal person? Aren't you supposed to be the god? Aren't you supposed to be like this world's god? Didn't you create languages? Like, bro, speak normally. Upon thee and upon this creation where thou now dwellest. The fuck is dwellest? I bestow my blessing. What is bestow? Bestow? Whatever the fuck. What is that? And I bestow. Oh my god. And I bestow myself upon thee a part of myself. Oh my lord. I would walk this world together with thee. Show me how it appeareth in thine eyes. The legend played. Woot woot. Let's go. Damn. The tension in that room would make a mood ring explode. Ooh. Hey, chat, what'd you think of the fit, though? Oh, shit. I'm not having a fucking rematch. Hold on, let me see what the video says about that. Let me check this video. You don't have to have this rematch, do you? Yeah, that is kind of something I noticed with that is something I kind of noticed with the video I was watching, the video tutorial. Is that he never had to fight during the stage where he is literally all I have left just the Path of Solitude shit? Can I fast travel? Yeah, so if I fast travel to this camp, let me talk to you. I record my findings. Perfected. Oh, word? That's all I had to do for you? Say less. That's a 4th Pokemon perfected. Granted, Arceus doesn't really matter for that because you can't shiny hunt Arceus. So, well, you technically can, but not in this game. In Pokemon BDSP. Which, now that I mention it, now that I've, completed, now that I've completed that. Like, now that I've gotten Arceus in Legends Arceus, I'm pretty sure now I can go to BDSP and catch the Arceus on there. You know? Okay, so it's got a rash nature, so it's got boosted special attack, lowered special defense. Interesting. What are its moves? Recover, extrasensory, judgment, and hyper beam. That makes sense. I'm glad I finally got this little bastard. I got 32 boxes now. I don't know why it only gave me 31 before. And I have just the spot to put it. Right there. Lovely. I think the last thing I want to go ahead and do before, like, the last thing I want to go ahead and do before ending is probably just clean up these boxes on stream, you know? You know what I mean? Like, for starters, all of these shinies, I want the last box to be, like, a shiny box. Feel me? Since I only have these shinies, I don't even have enough for half of a box yet, so, like, I'm gonna go ahead and move these guys over. It does feel good to finally have fucking shit done, bro. This is probably gonna be... This is definitely gonna be the last Pokemon Legends Arceus stream I do until I either decide to grind out the Path of Solitude stuff, or I decide to try to, like, perfect my Pokedex, or... Hold on a second. Release multiple. I didn't even know that. Okay, go back. Oh, here we go. Move. Oh. Okay. Lovely. I could have just done that the whole fucking time. Get crazy out here. Is there anything in these boxes over here? So here's probably how I'm gonna do this, right? Let's have some fun. Since I have one of every Pokemon in the Pokedex, I'm just gonna go through this Pokedex and just start putting things in order. So it looks like it's the Hisuian starters up first, and then the Bidoof line, and then the Starly line. So it looks like I need to put... Well, Decidueye here is staying with me. He's my goat, my starter, which hit level 90 during that Arceus fight. W. Okay, I think any and all, like, Hisui starters, I'm just gonna move into a different box for the time being, just to get them out of the way and get them ready. So, like, these two Goofies, I'll put them in, like, box 30 for now. These guys. So anything that's part of the Oshawott line, Rowlet line, and Cyndaquil line is going in that other box. Okay, another Oshawott. A lot of Oshawott. Jeez. Let's see here. Okay, there's Typhlosion. Start throwing them in random spots, I guess. Ah! All these Dartrix. There's more where that came from this box. Oh yeah, and my Samurott. I'm gonna put you here. You two there. Yeah, this box is gonna have a lot of shit to move to the other box. And then for now, I'm just gonna move all of the all of the Hisui starters for now. Anything from those lines. Which for right now just seems like a bunch of Oshawatch. Figured this is a nice last minute thing to do before I don't stream this game for a while. I guess while I try to do this, as long as I don't need like full focus on searching through these boxes, what I could go ahead and do is just start talking about like what's next. Now that this Legends Arceus grind is kind of done, I don't have to worry about being on any type of time crunch anymore. The next stream I plan on doing for the Twitch page is going to likely be the first ever Twitch stream I do for Pokemon Legends ZA, where I start my playthrough for that. That will very likely be my next stream after this. Now, that stream could end up happening tomorrow, or that stream could end up happening at any other time. Either way, just know that shit will eventually happen. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, just putting that out there. Okay. Now then. Serious nature, bashful, bashful. All three of these Dartrix have a neutral nature. Okay. The entirety of box 1 is going into box 29. Just to make this shit easy on me. So, box 1. I'm going to do it like this. Which one of you has the best stats? You are a physical attacker. You have the best... Okay, all of you have the same speed. You have the highest physical attack. You also have the highest physical defense. Okay, yeah, I think this Dartrix I'm going to keep. We'll put it there. And then release multiple. Release. There we go. Nice. And then I believe it goes to fire type. So I'm not even worried about that. I'm just going to move you here. And then you here. Hold on, let me test something. I think box 12 should be the first box I hit. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So with these guys being here, next thing is just the Oshawatts. I believe I want to have an adamant nature. How many of these guys have adamant? You have modest. Interesting. I have a couple modest natures. Okay, and then a bunch of neutral. First of all, Samurott, I'll put you there. Do I? You're docile. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're neutral. I'm gonna put you here. And this slot will be used by whichever one of these Oshawatts is the best. Alright. Okay, so I think... Okay, so... Start here. How many of these guys have adamant or modest? So we got 2 adamant, 3 modest. So from this slot onwards, all of these guys are neutral. So I'm not keeping any of them. Hard to say. Okay, so the first 2 are adamant, the last 3 are modest. I'm gonna do some research. Best possible nature for Hisuian Samurai. Jolly. Oh, none of them had Jolly, so that was good. But it does look like it is, in fact, a physical attacker. It does also say that if Jolly isn't the one you have, then Adamant is the one you want to go for if you can't have Jolly. So all these modest natured ones, I'm getting rid of. I have 3 modest Oshawott. All 3 of you are getting out of here. Okay, now for these 2 Oshawott. Which one of you has better stats? You have slightly better attack. You have slightly better speed. You just have slightly better stats in general. Could also be because this one's a lower level, but still. So we're gonna keep you. That'll be it for the starters. I believe after the starters... Oh, shit. This guy's gonna give me some resources for releasing Pokemon. That's gonna be something we gotta deal with a lot throughout the rest of this process. So, after the starters, it is the Bidoof and then the Starly line. Alright. Let's look for anything Bidoof or Starly related. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, there's a Staravia. We'll move it into box 30. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and check this box as well real quick. Anything? Okay, here's Staraptor. There's another Staravia. Anything Barley or Bidoof related left? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. There's a good chance I don't... I've already perfected Starly shit though, so I'm not worried about getting a Starly. Same with Bidoof. I'm not worried about keeping a Bidoof in here either. Any Bidoof or Starly line members in this box left? I know I've already moved a couple, but compared to the amount of Pokemon that's in. Well, I am getting a little bit confused though, because I should have a barrel in here. I'm not seeing one. Not seeing any barrel. Ah, there's 3 Staravia right here. Alright. Go ahead and move that over to box 30 for now. Oh, there is a search button. Let's first do Bidoof, right? All pastures. Anything? Looks like nothing. And then I click the search button again. I do barrel this time. And I click all pastures. Yeah, I don't have any Bidoof or barrel. That's crazy. And then I don't think I have any Starlies in here. I do Staravia. Yeah, there's gonna be one in the shiny box. And then there's gonna be all of these. And then there's none else. Okay, so I did in fact already move all of them. If I click the search button again, and I do Staraptor, should be the one that's in this box already. And then nothing. Cool. And if I just clear the search, I can just click this button. Reset. Cool. Okay, first things first. Are you... Yeah, you're an adamant nature. Yeah, I'm keeping this Staraptor. I do want to keep one slot open just for, like, some kind of representation for the barrel line. Again, I don't know how I don't have a barrel. But like, I guess it's whatever. Docile, adamant. We have an adamant. Is this an alpha? No. This one was the alpha. Okay, adamant, sassy, modest, careful. Alright, well this adamant Staravia is staying. I'm keeping the adamant Staravia. That's the only one here with the beneficial nature for Staravia. Okay, cool. And then let me go ahead and get this dialogue out the way. My guess is that after the Bidoof and the Starly line is out the way, my guess is Shinx is next. Yeah, Shinx, and then the Wurmple line. The Shinx line, and then the Wurmple line. So... Okay. Anything Shinx or Wurmple related is going in there. I think Dustox is considered Wurmple related, so we're throwing it in there. Cool. Anything Shinx or Wurmple related. Check that box one time. Okay. Okay, there's Silcoon. There's actually two of them in that box, so I gotta go back to the other one. I couldn't multi-select with where the other one was at, so... I'll go ahead and take this one. Drop it off in here. Again, Shinx and Wurmple related. I just peeped there is a Dartrix in here and I never noticed. Let me put it here. Let me test something. You're neutral. What's your nature? You're serious. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go ahead and release you. Okay, you are a Beautifly. Pretty sure is also Wurmple related, so drop you off in there. Oh yeah, I also need to make sure to check box 29 or anything related to those Pokemon. Here's another Dustox in box 7. There. I think I do have Wurmples in here. Yes, there's one right there. Cool. Surprised I'm finding so much of the Wurmple line family in here, but like nothing from Shinx yet. Oh, I just peeped the 3 Cascoon that's right here. Since I already checked, let me check over here. There's Luxray right there. Go ahead and move him into here. Anything else like Shinx or Wurmple related? There's the Silcoon. It's good I have so many Silcoons and Cascoons. With how many Shinx and Luxio I've ran into over my time on this game, I'm kind of surprised that, oh my god, I just peeped. There are 2 Silcoons in box 2, and I never know. Okay, go ahead and move those. Inks or wormhole related. Okay, there's a wormhole. There's actually another one in that same box. I have so many EVs for what, bro? I know there's a couple decent natured EVs in this box, but there's also a lot of neutral natured EVs. So I might just keep the modest natured EV and then like keep some of the neutral natured ones just so I can get the evolve one EV thing done. Like I just need to check how many of those I still need. Okay. I don't see anything else relating to him. Okay. Here's what we gonna do. Time for the search up. First up, we're gonna do the Shinx line, starting with Shinx. I do not know how to read, and I already skipped it. Cool. So, search, go to all pastures. I ain't gonna lie, this might just have to go up here for the time being. Nothing for Shinx. Alright, go to the L's. Luxio. Nothing for Luxio. Wow. Okay, and I think I did in fact find a singular Lux Ray. That's already in the box. Yeah, I found a singular Lux Ray. Alright, so with that being said, let's move over to the Wurmple line. I'm going to start with Wurmple. Okay, so it should just be in box 30 and then nothing else, which it looks like is the case. Then we're going to go over to C, and we're going to check Cascoon. Which is at the top. I don't know why I kept going. Alright. And we're going to go to S's and check Silcoon. Okay. And we're going to check Beautifly. Okay. Lastly, Dustox. Cool. And reset the searches. And then we go to pasture 30. First of all, because we have nothing else for the Shinx line, this Luxray, which, oh, not that button. That button. Nope, not that one either. Oh, no, it was Y. I just pressed it too many times, that's all. You are, in fact, an adamant agent. So you are going to go not there. You're going to go there. Let's put that Oshawott back. Thank you. And then we're going to start with the Wurmples. We got a neutral nature. We got a modest nature. And a docile nature. Modest seems pretty good, you know? Here's what I'm going to do, though. Just in case. I'm going to keep the modest nature. And I'm going to keep one of these neutral natures. Okay, I'm going to keep two for the time being. That last Wurmple is being released. Okay. I don't remember between Silcoon and Cascoon. I do not remember Wurmple Evolution Green. Mm-hmm. Silcoon goes to Beautifly. Cascoon goes to Dustox. Cool. Okay, so let's go with Silcoon first. We have 5 Silcoon and just 3 Cascoon. So if there's any... neutral, modest, timid, and... I'm gonna keep the modest Silcoon. I don't really know if these guys are physical or special attackers, but if I'm being real, I'm not gonna keep most of these guys long enough to figure that out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest. I don't need 2 Wurmples. I quite literally only need the Wurmples to, like, complete the move thing. I only need 1 Wurmple for. Alright. I just did Silcoon, right? What does Silcoon evolve into? Beautifly. Okay, well, I only have 1 Beautifly, so I can go ahead and go after that. Then there's Cascoon, which I have 3 of. Let's see what these natures are. Neutral, neutral, and neutral. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna move you in there just because you're the highest level out of the 3. And these other 2 are getting deleted. As for Dustox, there's Adamant and there's Bashful. I'm getting rid of the neutral one, and I'm keeping the Adamant one. I am not gonna lie. There we go. So after the Shinx, and I'm not gonna lie, it would probably be so much easier to just pull up a list of, like, the numerical order of Legends Arceus' Pokedex on Google. Okay, looks like the next up, it's Ponyta, and then Eevees. That's gonna be fun. Matter of fact, I do want to go ahead and do what I just said. So, Pokemon Legends Arceus Pokedex in numerical order. Cerebi. Alright, bet. So, we just finished with... Okay, so, according to this, it goes Wurmple, Silcoon, Beautifly, which is exactly what I did. Bet. So, it looks like after the Wurmple shit, it's the Ponyta line, and then all the evolutions. Alright. Did I ever check this? Any, I know the Eevee shit isn't in here. Anything Ponyta related doesn't look like. So any Ponyta or Rapidash? Let me actually specifically go after Ponyta and Rapidash right now. Okay, there's 2 Ponyta right here. I'm just gonna keep throwing everything in box 30. I know I have that shiny Ponyta in the shiny box, so I'm just gonna leave that one in there. The shiny box is staying as the shiny box, I don't care. Anything Ponyta or Rapidash related in here? Okay, then there's these 2 Ponyta up here. Okay. Do I not have a Rapidash in my box? That's kind of crazy if that's true. Yeah, I'm deadass not seeing any fucking Rapidash is in my box. Oh, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do Rapidash. Yeah, literally not a single one. Go to P. Go down to... Ponyta. Okay, cool. So the good thing is, I can go ahead and reset this shit. Go over here and just go ahead and just go through all of these. We have a total of 3 of these bad boys. Neutral. Alright, so whichever one the highest level is staying. Alright, cool. So all of y'all are gone. Cool. And then you can go. Then it's the evolution. Which first I'm gonna start off by dealing with all these damn. There. Anything evolution related in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, these 3 Pokemon are all evolutions. Okay, there's Vaporeon. Then Jolteon's right there, and then Umbreon's down there. Sylveon's over there. I don't need to keep this multi-select shit on anymore. Go over to this box. Grab Sylveon. Jolteon and Umbreon are both also in that box. Okay, we'll grab Jolteon, and I'll go back for Umbreon. And I believe Espeon is in box 12. Okay, go ahead and grab Umbreon. I don't believe I have more than one of any of the evolutions. Okay, let me grab this Espeon, and then I believe that's it for the evolution-related shit, so... I'm actually gonna start by just going through all the EVs. Okay, so you have Modest. I believe you're Timid. Okay, so... I'm gonna keep the Modest nature... So the Modest nature staying. And then how many neutral natures do we have? Looks like none. Hold on, let me check something. Uh-huh. Thanks. Go to Eevee. How many do I need to evolve? I need to evolve 8. I need 8. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, so if that's the case, I'll keep the timid nature one. Brave, calm, naughty, brash. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just choosing a random 8 to keep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need to grab 2 more. Cool. And then I can go ahead and I'm just gonna go in and release all the rest of these. And then, I'm going to go back to this list. We're just going to go through in order. We're just going to organize the way it is in here. So first of all, looks like Vaporeon is the first one. So it's Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon. And I assume it's Umbreon after Espeon. Okay, so let me just do what I think it is based off of this list. I assume it's Umbreon. And it's going to be either Leafeon, then Glaceon, or vice versa. And then Sylveon. Is that correct? Yes, it is. That is exactly how it should be. Alright. Well, shit. I need to clear out box 2 before being able to move the last 2. Alright, put these guys here. And after the evolutions, it's the Zubat line and then the Drifloon line. Alright. Anything Zubat or Drifloon related will go in this box now. Yay. Zubat or Drifloon related. There's a Drifloon. Anything Zubat or Drifloon related. Tell me I don't even have a Drifloon? I did see I had a singular Drifloon. Alright. Well, I only have one Zubat, so no matter what its nature is, it's going to be staying. As for Golbat, I have 2 of them. Lonely and Careful. Okay, I'll keep this Golbat and release the other one. And then, because this is the only Crobat I have, it means I'm keeping it. And I'm also going to keep this Drifblim no matter what nature it is, because it's the only one I have for that. Go ahead and release this Golbat. And then after them, it's Kricketot and then Floatzel. Oh, this will be fun. Anything Kricketot or Floatzel related, or Weasel related. Kricketot or... There's 2 Weasel right here. Ah, there's another Weasel. Is there anything else Regatot or Weasel related? I don't think so. So with that in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and throw you there. Alright. There's 2 more boxes left to check. Hey, Lopez. Rickettot or Weasel. There's a Floatzel. Do I not have anything Rickettot related? That's crazy to me. I guess it does kind of make sense though. Alright. Well, if that's the case, go ahead and look through these Weasels. Going good. I'm actually just cleaning up my boxes right now on this game before calling it a night. So, you're the highest one. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and gonna leave a slot open for any of the Bidoof line. Not Bidoof, the Kricketot line. Yeah. Bam. And after that, it's the Burmy line and then the Geodude. So anything Burmy or Geodude related. Okay. There's a Burmy. And there's a Graveler in here as well, and a Golem. I'm gonna drop those off here. Grab that Golem. Is there anything else in this box? Like Geodude or Burmy related? I don't see anything. Go ahead and drop this off. Okay, nothing in this box. Geodude or Burmy. Nothing in here. There's a Wormadam. There's Mothim. Geodude or Burn. Alright. I don't see anything else. So actually, which one was first between Burmy and Wormadam? Burmy. Okay, well, since I only have one of each of these things, I can go ahead and just do this. Bam. Then these 2 guys can go ahead and go right. Lovely. And after the Geodude line, it is Stantler and then Snorlax. Oh, that's confusing. What did I ever check these boxes? Alright. Stantler. Okay, there's a Munchlax. Stantler or... I know I have a weird ear in here somewhere to deal with the Stantler side of things. There's a Stantler. Hopefully. There should be a Snorlax in this box somewhere. So. Okay, there's a weird ear. Made it all the way to pasture 8 looking for this bad boy. Okay, Munchlax and Snorlax right there. Up in pasture 10. Lovely. Stantler or... Alright, bet. So which one's first? Damn. Alright, well, since I only have one of each, I'll just go ahead and move them like this. There. And I only have one Snorlax. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it there. Leave that spot for Munchlax. And let's see which one of these Munchlaxes are. Jolly versus Timid. Not gonna lie, I think I'm taking the Jolly. Alright, and then after Snorlax, it's Parasect and then Pikachu. Oh, good lord, bro. Anything Paris or Pikachu related? I have a lot of Pikachu related shit in here. Let's... Okay. Glad I'm finally able to start moving a bundle of shit at once. Anything Parasect or Pikachu related. And I think the Abra line is next after them. There's another Pichu. And it looks like that's it after that. Looks like I have nothing for Parasect, which kind of sucks. So I have 2 Pichu. We got 1 Quiet and 1 Hasty. Boosted speed versus lowered speed. Not gonna lie, I'd rather have boosted speed. So we're gonna keep this Pichu. Okay, so we're gonna leave a slot open for the Parasect line. And I only have one Raichu, so that'll just take the Raichu spot. And then as for Pikachu, we're just gonna... Okay, we're keeping the neutral nature, releasing the other two. And then this Pikachu will take this spot. And then, yeah, I was right. It's the Abra line after that. Okay, there's a Abra. Box 5. Bam. Anything Abra related in these boxes? Abra here. Nothing else in this box though. There's an Alakazam. Anything else Abra related? Abra is kind of an annoying Pokemon to try to catch. So I doubt, yeah, this is all I got. Okay. We literally have one of each. What? Okay. We'll do that. Multi-select. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. There. Then after the Alakazam line, it's the Chimchar line and then the Baniri line. So anything Baniri or Chimchar related. There's these Chimchar Monferno. Anything Chimchar or Baniri. Alright, those boxes are clear. Chimchar or Baniri. Chimchar or Baniri. I didn't keep a single Infernape? I've caught several Infernape. Several Alpha Infernape at that. I'm not seeing nothing for Baniri either. Okay. Alright, so I guess let's go handle the Chimchar side of things. Literally just have these two guys. So if that's the case. And then the Cherubi lines up. Anything Cherubi related. Any Cherubi or Cherum anywhere. Okay, there's a Cherubi. Wonder how long I'll be live streaming for just doing this shit. Here's my Cherum. Do I have any more Cherubi or Cherum in this one? No, I do. And since I only have one of each, I do need to skip a slot for the Baniri line. And then, bam. However, I do need to clear out this third box to make space for the next shit. Bam. So after the Cherum line, it's the Psyduck and then the Combee stuff. Anything Psyduck or Combee related. Psyduck or Combee. Here's a Combee. I just peeped, there's a Kricketot right there. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll move it after this. So Psyduck and Combee. It's Psyduck and then Combee. So yeah. Put it there. Let me go find that Kricketot. Where does Kricketot go in this list? Before Buizel. Alright, he goes there. So anyways, after the Combee line, it's Scyther, Heracross. Scyther, Heracross. Okay, there's a Heracross. A level 75 Alpha Heracross at that. Okay, Scyther and Heracross. Okay, there's a Scyther. Okay, there's my Cleavor and another Scyther. Okay, there's 3 Heracross in. Go ahead and throw this bad boy in here. Scyther and Heracross. There's Scizor. Okay, looks like nothing else Scyther or Heracross related. So let me do this. Alright, which one's first? Scyther. Okay. Well, I have 2 Scyther, so which one's the best? We have a neutral. We have 2 neutral. So which one's a higher level? this one by a long shot. Alright. I'm gonna release you. And then unless there's... Okay. And then because I only have one Cleavor and one Scizor, Cleavor is going next. Just like so. And then it'll be Scizor. There. Then I only have 4 Heracross. So then... Oh, an Alpha Adamant? Dang. Alpha level 75 Adamant Heracross is crazy. The only thing that would have been better is if this fucker had even better IVs, like some of the best IVs. And if it had, like... Oh, this shit. Oh, that. Okay, so Mr. Mime and then Apom. Oh, good lord. Okay, there's a... Mr. Mime and Apom. Oh, I just peeped. There's a Baniri. I think Baniri went after Chimchar, if I remember correctly. So... Where is Chimchar in this box? Where is Buddy? Oh, there he is. I'm gonna throw Baniri there. Mr. Mime and Apom. Okay. I will say though, it looks like the Gyarados line is after that, so we'll put them there. Mr. Mime. Alright, cool. Okay, there's an Apom. There's an Ambipom. There's a Mime Junior. Cool. And then here's what we do. Okay. So which one's up first? Mr. Mime. Which since there's only one of each in this box, I'm just gonna throw them straight in. Alright. Speaking of which, there's only one Ambipom, so I'm gonna go ahead and move it over as well. Okay. Then for these two Apoms, Adamant and Hardy. Okay, well, this Hardy one can go. This one can go in this slot, and then Magikarp. Looks like it's... Yeah, let's just find the Magikarp line next, which we already have one Magikarp in that box. Then let's check all the boxes I had to move all the Pokemon over for. Again, anything from the Magikarp line. Alright, we good. Adamant Nature. Pretty good. Alright. You go there. And after Magikarp, it's the Shellos line and then the Quillfish line. Okay. Shellos and Quillfish. That's the evolution lines we hunt. There's a Gastrodon right there. Okay. Drop them down there. It's Shellos and Quillfish. Okay, there's some more Shellos. I'm not seeing any others, so first of all, this is the only Gastrodon I'm seeing, so it can get that spot. I'm not seeing any Quillfish. So, I mean, I do have an Overquill on my team. Okay, this one's Modest. And these two are neutral. So yeah, I am gonna skip a slot after Gastrodon for the Quillfish. Our next up is the Chansey line. So, Chansey, Blissey, and Happiny. I think that's a Chansey. No, that's Blissey. Okay. Those Clefas. Yeah. There's a Chansey and Happiny right there. Cool. Lovely. I did say I'd have to skip a slot, but then I need to do this, and then oh, good lord, that's not what I meant to do. Thanks. Okay, go back to Yoas. Back to you. Skip a slot for the Quillfish line. Then bam. Your evolution. Now that that's done, we get the Badoo line and then Carnivine. The Badoo line and Carnivine. There's Badoo. There's two Roserades. There's another Roserade. There's another Roselia. There's a Roserade in that box. crazy. I didn't see a single Carnivine going through all that. Bam. Well, just off rip. I only have one Badoo, so it can go there. On the same side of the coin, I only have one Roserade. It can go there. And then we're going to do some comparisons for these Roselias. Neutral, 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 neutral. Alright, so I guess whichever one's highest level is staying. Tied for those. We're going to keep the female highest level. There we go. And then move you over to the spot that I prepared for you. Bam. And then looks like I need to skip a slot for Carnivine and then get the Petalil line. Already Lilligant. Okay. This is gonna take forever. Not even gonna look. Like, okay, I think there's like 240 Pokemon in the Pokedex, and I'm on the verge of hitting 100. So, going after the Petalil line. Oh, there is a Carnivine. Carnivine was after Roserade. Okay, bet. That's the case. I can put this Carnivine after you. And go back hunting for the Petalil line. Alright, I don't have any more, yeah, I don't have any more of these guys, so I can throw Lilligant back here, and then after Lilligant, it's the Tangela line, and then the Barboach line. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna start to get I'm gonna start looking them all up. Not that. Tangela. I'm gonna look up Tangrowth right after. Alright, say less. That it for that? Yes. There. Then we go back to the T's. Then we do Tangrowth. Also past your floor. If I move this here, back to nothing else. Cool. Then after Tangrowth, I do Barboach. There's one here in box. Throw there. There's none else. Then I do the same thing for Whiscash. Alright, cool. Then reset. Cool. And then after that, it's the Toxicroak line and then Ralts. Jeez Louise, okay. I'll get Krogunk and Toxicroak out the way, starting with Krogunk. There he is. Is there really only one Krogunk in here? Oh, wrong box. Yeah, okay. Toxicroak. Nothing. Okay. Then after Toxicroak, Ralt. Good lord. Okay. There's gonna be a lot. Okay. We're gonna start throwing them all in box 30. There's one here. Oh. Then there's one here in box 27. And there's 3 here in box 12. There. Then I go down to the K's. Not gonna lie, I need to stand up. Earlier. There's a bunch in box 12. Okay, so there's one here. Looks like there's 2 here. Then there's 5 in here. Oh. I don't know what the deal was, but for a good second there, chest was hurting. Is it Gardevoir and then Gallade? Or the other way around? Gardevoir and then Gallade. That is not who I was looking for. There's 2 of them in there. And then Gallade, which I think I may or may not only have just one of. I bet. Oh, this will be fun. Alright, well, let me reset the search. So we got a total of 6 rolls. Neutral, neutral, adamant, that's ass. Neutral, neutral, ass. Alright. We're gonna keep the level 22. Then we're gonna check the 8 earliest we have. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Oh, I have a modest fucking Gardevoir. I did see an adamant Curlia. Now that I think about, would actually be pretty decent for Gallade. So I'm gonna throw that there. And then go ahead and release all these other Curlias. And I'm gonna keep the modest Gardevoir. Is that one also an alpha? Can't be. Oops. Too far. Okay. Now I need this box. Okay, you're starting off this box. What number did we get to with that? 104. Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream off here. I'm gonna go ahead and collect what he's about to give me because I did release quite a few Pokemon here. But probably at some point off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and go through, finish cleaning out this box, reorganize the entire box. I'm gonna finish up with that. And then hopefully the next time you guys hop on, like next time you guys see me streaming on this game, I will either be trying to perfect my Pokedex, now that I've already registered everything to it. I'll either be trying to perfect my Pokedex, or I'll be trying to grind out the Path of Solitude stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream off here. This is the final stream VOD from the Legends Arceus stuff that's going on the Fate Knox Entertainment channel. All of the other Legends Arceus related streams, along with all the other VODs I have from my streams, will be going on the Fate Knox live channel on YouTube. So make sure to check out both channels for any content relating to that. But yeah, please go check out the socials, the YouTube channels like I just mentioned. Check out my Twitch if you haven't already, Fate_Knox. Follow the Twitch. Check out some streams. Trying to hit affiliate but like real soon. I used to have dates I wanted to hit it by, but I don't anymore. Just trying to hit affiliate as soon as possible. Your support and you coming in and all that would be great. But yeah, that's it. One last thing I want to mention before we end though is notice on the top right corner of my trainer card the date began date. According to the game, I started my save file on the 16th of December back in 2024. I started this save file in 2024, grinded out a Let's Play, took several months off this Let's Play, came back to it, got bored of the game, took another break, and now I came back to the game to live stream myself finishing it, and finally got the main story. That is crazy. That means I've had this save file for about 15 to 16 months, and that's how long it took me to actually finish the game. Not because that's how long it usually takes, but because that's how much I was like struggling to get shit done. But now we finally got the story completed. All I gotta do now to perfect the game is perfect my Pokedex, grind out any side objectives, and then after that, I just shiny hunt and have fun on the game. You know what I mean? So yeah, with all that being said, like which speaking of which, any and all of that I plan on doing on stream. So checking out the Twitch and the Fate Knox Live YouTube channel would both be helpful for checking that shit out. With all that being said, my name is Fate. This has been me finally finishing Pokemon Legends Arceus with the main story. I will see you guys in the next piece of content I make. Peace out.